Hey there, paper geeks and glitter nerds. It's another Crazy Geek Crafter. And I am very interested to know if this new purchase of mine will be helping at all. So right now I'm trying to multitask by also listening to the live. Well, today, day 5. So is this artistic? Ladybird, ladybug, whatever you want to call it. We call it Marie Hen in Danish, if you translate it. Let's start by making me one for the back of the paper. Okay. Let's start with a piece of black paper. If I can find one. I did use quite a few already. No, not that one. Some of mine have texture. I prefer the smooth ones for this particular assignment. Job, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, let's do that one. Hopefully I can fit it in here. I didn't actually check. Nope, we're gonna need a bigger one. Now I did pull out a few things to use. So I can use those to get to the bigger machine. Mm-hmm. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna need the bigger plates as well. I've already picked the green paper. I think that will go very well with this piece right here. Try and keep it where I need it. Like I said, pick the green paper. I'm gonna color it with some Victorian Velvet. And I was thinking bundle sage or shabby shutters for the greens on the bug. Off of here. I think I'm going to cut it several times. The front end in black and the back part here in white, so I can color it in with the Victorian Velvet and some sage. And I was thinking maybe I'd cut that from Kraft. That would mean cutting this 3 times, I think. That's also made a sentiment with I bought a new friend. I'm just gonna tell you, I can't lift it up from in there. Hit the wrong button before. This is Summer and Smile, and it's made with a Cricut Joy 2. So I'm very interested to see if this will bleed when I try to color it. That'll be interesting. Okay. I want the entire bug in black. Start with. And I'm running out of this. And I want the shield on the front part here. Yep, the other way. Quite a big focal point, I have to say. Just gonna have a closer look, because I was wondering if I should cut out the flowers and the leaves to color them in, but I think maybe I'll just color it on here. I think that's better. So I can put this away for now, at least. Shut it off and push it out of the way for now. Just get this glued on first. It's a very pretty design, and at least it's not an ant. I really don't like ants. I think it comes with growing up, having a house, and having to fight to keep your house ant-free. Really, really dislike ants in that capacity. Mm. Yeah. I have to clean this out. Not what I wanted to spend my time doing during a live. I prefer to do this on recorded videos, because then I can just cut it out of the process. I didn't drop a lot, so. Getting it out is always troublesome. Because, of course, the way it's designed, this top part fills out with glue every time I use it. Sometimes it comes out easily in one piece, and other times, like this, I have trouble. It is a very small space. Sometimes the tweezers work, but not always. There it comes. It's like blowing one's nose, kind of. Trying to clear it out as much as possible. But that should help. If anything got back into the tip, just clear it out. Let's see. Better. Much better. Just have to remember I fixed it. Otherwise, I'll get a lot of glue in a place where I didn't want it. I already am. Actually out here on the legs. I was one piece down. This way. There. Let's say bundle sage with that one. Firstly, let's cut off the legs and the face. This makes me think of an episode of America's Next Top Model where they were posing with bejeweled bugs. That was quite difficult for those with a phobia, understandably. I'm gonna need a palette. Here. Make sure nothing's on it. I think all of this is alcohol markers. Just try and confirm that. I can get the glue off of here. So much like the feeling of it. But it is the most practical place to put it. Some of it is coming off. Especially the yellow parts. That's a good thing I checked. That should be enough for a palette for 2 colors. and a pencil, like one of these really small ones. Come on, little one. I have a solution here with just water with perfect pearls in the color perfect pearl. Gonna use a little bit of this to make my paint pearlescent. And as you see, I mark the pipette that that's the one for this particular one, where this is just for clean water. All right. I'm going to make something to hold this with. Let's start on the smallest part. Bring the pigment in here. Or maybe I should try and zoom. There. It is tinting the color here. It's always a question of how much is the darkening of the water and how much of the color actually is ink. See if I have an extra pencil. Should have. Got quite a few of these. I may have to paint it again when it dries. Try this one. And I may need to pick a darker green. Don't think this really gives much. Or yeah, I'm live. I forget sometimes. Just very tiny areas here. Trying to concentrate. Let's do the color. Mhm. The green is very, very light. Then the question is this dark enough? Now, this is not watercolor paper, so I'm being very careful with the amount of liquid I put on here. Guys, I don't have Victorian Velvet in re-anchor, so I could use a more concentrated color. That would probably have been better. But I don't. Good thing about pigments in watercolors, you can layer them. But I am uncertain whether I can layer this to an extent the green really shows. Maybe it doesn't need to. Maybe. Any inputs are welcome, by the way. Hmm. Did I shift brushes? I hope so. Now this is made with a Cricut marker, so I don't know if it will actually welcome water, and the paper probably wouldn't. But let's just try. No, the color is pulling out. Interesting. Do I have a piece? Probably have a piece of white I can clean up with. Just need to let that dry. And there. Cleaned up. Just need to rinse the brushes. And put these back where they came from. Okay. Night, Jaina. Zoom out. Did it? Jaina and I. Let's just cut this at 14 and 9.5. I need to color this in with something, but what? We know that water makes it bleed. I don't know about alcohol. Let's see if I can find a color somewhat to this. Maybe this one. We need a piece of paper. Just. Maybe not this one. Cosmo. Where are you? RP. Looking. And if this one, that one is much closer and it dries a bit too. So this is RP. That's the one we go with, I think. I need to find one that matches this one somewhat. There goes nothing. Oh, this is small. All right. If I do this font again, I'm gonna have to make it a tiny bit bigger. At least a tiny bit. That's a good thing about I have saved this sentiment on my tablet for further use, and I can just resize it, which is nice. I just know it can't be this small. Not again. Okay, and then the green one. This looks very dark, but I think it's gonna lighten up. It's the alcohol. It will evaporate in time. That's why you make the color sheet, so you can see what it looks like after it's been on the paper for a while. Right. If you can hear water in the background, that's just Jaina who got thirsty. Now I ask myself, is this dark enough, or should I help it along with some alcohol markers? Yeah, I think at least let's try. I don't know. Not know if this will help, but now I tried. It's the colorless blender. It sometimes works. Now darken up the leaves. Looks like the shimmer stayed at least. Sorry. Since the leaves are not completely defined, this is a bit hard. It stayed. That's good. Just a second. I'm just gonna. Sorry. Okay. And card base. Okay. That is so annoying. Can't figure out if I should make an extra black one so the limbs don't get too flimsy, or if I should leave them like that, poking out everywhere. Let's glue on the shells here, and then I'll have to make a decision. Sorry about the head. This is annoying. Let's put this one. More thinking time. I am very, very sorry for this coughing fit. Come on. I need to get this on before the other glue dries. Cheat a bit. Okay, the blockage is down here as well. Great. Oh, goodness. Was annoying, and I hope this works. First no glue, now it won't line up. Oh, this is a great day. That should help. I hope. We could also do. Yeah, let's do it sideways and pop up the. No, if I pop it up, it'll be too much. Maybe just. Yeah. Come here. Okay, it's time to stop crafting. I think everything's going wrong. The good thing about the Joy, I could actually have cut multiple of these and stacked it to give it some dimension, but I didn't think of it at the time because it was just a test for when I did the unboxing. I will hopefully have that out tomorrow. I'm saying hopefully because I can't be sure. But Wednesday or Thursday, I think, should be doable. It seems like the pen holds up to alcohol, but not to water. I think I'm gonna leave these out as well as these parts of the legs. Okay. Better. That was better. So we need to keep these. That got on. All right. So say it fits in with the others here. And I may be making more sentiments the next few days with my Cricut. Now I can actually get it out here to show you. It's like yay big. I just taped the accessories to so it they don't run away like that scraper just did. Right into the trash. Yeah. Yeah. This will be today's live. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow for another one. Until then, I hope you're having a good day, evening, or night. Talk again soon.